All right, good evening, everybody. And how are we all doing this fine Sunday night? Hope we're all doing well. And hello to Hello, Drauken. How's your weekend been? So far, so good. Yours? It's been okay, I guess. Wasn't really in the mood for streaming this yesterday. I was just wanting a chill evening instead, but I'm gonna stream tonight to hopefully finish off this DLC. I've been out for a walk. I now realise the extent of which I need to get my weight loss back on track. It's a little bit higher than I expected, but I still remain within the 16 stone weight bracket, so it's not catastrophic failure over Christmas. And yeah, I'm now back into the work routine after the first week of this year, so it's not been too bad, I suppose. Would have been nice if my football team had not. Okay, I didn't much good dig that there, but yeah. My football team had not lost in the FA Cup on Friday, but you know, what can you do? Alright, so as I said, I am hoping to wrap up Control tonight. There's only well, I don't actually know, but I have a feeling the DLC is going to come down to this task and whatever lies in the nail afterwards. So, in the previous stream, I began the Foundation DLC, which is, well, the foundation underneath the oldest house. Apparently where it all started and where the oldest house even came from. And I have been tasked by the board to fix the nail by unlocking 4 spherical locks within the astral plane. Otherwise, the astral plane will spill out and into the reality of the oldest house, and conversely probably spread out into the world and thus cause us all to start seeing weird astral projections everywhere. So we've taken care of 3 out of 4 of the locks, with 1 to go, in a place near Research Site Gamma. But it also seems that the board and the former entities having, well, there's some question because the board didn't want us to have both powers that you gain this area, but then they didn't mind. And Formus argues that the board are up to no good, so we're basically just unlocking things until we find out the truth. We're just gonna go. Yeah, I guess we just go here and see what we find. So yeah. We have a new ability involving the crystals where we can destroy crystal things now and also summon them out of nowhere. Hey, Depop. That is an inferior thing. Hello Depop and hello Raiders. Welcome to the Foundation DLC for Control. Just come at a good time. Just at the beginning. I'm going to aim to try and find out where I need to go next. I suspect we may be going up rather than down in this case. There doesn't appear to be anything down below. But there must be somewhere around here I need to find. Mind you, now I have both tools, I should be able to access whatever I need to do. Just gotta find an area like a pole we need to shoot before. Or, I don't know, maybe? You go hunt, man. Good girl. Whatever. How'd that not kill me? Hey, Turok! Preston with another win, Premier League Preston becoming a reality. Well, it's... in the real world, it's the only thing left for him to go for now. With the FA Cup exit on Friday. Oh, it's gonna be the cave bleed, isn't it? I think I might have perhaps come this the wrong way. Yeah, that's gonna be too high to reach. Well, what the heck? I guess we can explore around here. Maybe I'll find something else too on my way. Health recovery on launch hits. I've already got a better version of it. Meanwhile, buying one. 8 Very nice. Huh. Even here, I don't actually see anywhere where I'm supposed to inject the side of the wall. Must be something else. I thought maybe now I'd have access to the crystals. Perhaps I'd be able to get over there, but no. Not the case. It's going to be at the bleed. I'm going to have to go to the other side. Fair enough. Buying 181, nice, good stuff. So I hope you and Turok have had a good weekend, by the way. Hope it's been good for you both. I guess we're going to head to that one. to... Hello? Game? Oh, okay. No, alright. No, alright, cool. Yeah. Riveting. I love being unable to do anything because I just get meleeed and cornered to death. It's a fun game. Fun game. Absolutely riveting. By the way, I will point out I'm very keen to just see this finished at this point. I think I am officially kind of done with the combat of this game. Even though this DLC has been better. Generally, I'm kind of a bit... Yeah, hi. Can we just, Well, no, I guess I'll have to do it because I'm a director and all that. But, yeah. Alright, well, it doesn't matter because I took the long way around to get to an area I wanted to approach from this side anyway, so... It's fine. Can I actually get to that, though? I have a feeling... No. No. I'm thinking about this in the wrong way. I have to go back to research site Gamma and find another entrance. Yeah, that'll be it. That's going to be the exit at the end of the path. So I need to go back to Gamma and actually, instead of trying to go back up, I need to go down and look for an alternate exit in the Gamma area. So that's what we'll do. Last day is holidays. Tomorrow will be a rough one. Oh, yeah, it's always a bit awkward going back. And to be fair, we were supposed to go here anyway, so I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. Cool. They must be very resistant to their own explosives, I guess. Again, wish we could research that. That would be so useful. Thanks. Anyway... Yeah, of course. This is where that... Wow, it's bright, isn't it? Ah, yeah, there we go. Alright, cool.
He's got in. Boom. The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking?
The hiss got
Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A desperate move. But it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands. Trench wouldn't be thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it.
Certainly was.
Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people. The advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that. But I did my duty. The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me.
Well, okay. Can't wait to fight you as a boss fight. Probably later on. Yeah, this is leading to the kind of area I was expecting. Oh no, the astral balls of inconvenience and death. You're just gonna pretend. Have fun with it. Have fun and please die already. Jeez. Well, I can possess you. I don't think you're going to have much joy with that thing, but welcome to try. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. I can't really get rid of those, but... Oh, wait, a shortcut maybe I could unlock? Maybe not even that. Maybe it's an ordinary route. Who knows? Oh yeah, astral spikes, that's what they're called. Astral spikes are metastructural entities found in the astral plane. Their existence was first confirmed when a single spike travelled into our dimension through the mind of an astronaut. See report redacted for details, RE Agent Gibson. Astral spikes seem to exist beyond our dimension's physical laws. They do not resemble any living creature or animate object we have encountered. They are even dissimilar to astral copies, despite the fact that both originate from the astral plane. The spikes are immensely dangerous. No shit. Emitting a wavelength that disrupts all organic and inorganic matter in their immediate vicinity with catastrophic results. Discern the nature of this wavelength is difficult for obvious reasons, but the parakinesiology department continues to investigate. And adventure accepted. Dearest Mr. Talbot, my highest congratulations for achieving something that few of us have. Consider my curiosity fully yours. For whom wouldn't be intrigued when the United States government claims to need an expert spelunker to explore the depths of a cave the likes of which no man has ever seen? A subterranean channel beneath the very heart of New York City is fascinating in and of itself. I have explored every cave system from Kentucky to Kathmandu, but a formation below America's own Big Apple is a welcome surprise. You are certainly building grand expectations. Do not let me down. I decided to come see this mystifying cave myself. My assistant will be in touch with the details of my arrival. As requested, I will avoid making an announcement to the press, but I cannot guarantee that my travels will slip past their notice. The world is always waiting for word of Robert Ricardo's next grand endeavour. Such is the burden of a globe-trotting man of adventure such as myself. Such is the way of adventure. Keep exploring, Bob Ricardo.
41 days since entry day.
Oh, and a missing
the
walk.
name of our historic arrival to the oldest house. Morale is long dead, and its corpse is starting to smell. My research staff complain of a presence watching them. Many have suffered nervous fits. Some were evacuated. In cheerier news, I've made some new friends. I met them while exploring the deeper caves. They're hard to describe, but imagine avant-garde sculptures of humans. I call them the id. They aren't hostile. In fact, they're polite and quiet, which is more than I can say for my colleagues. Most id are shy, but a few were quite curious. While I sat taking notes, one came to look at my sketches. I offered him my pencil, but that spooked it. What are the id? Residents? Prisoners? They remind me of the golems from Kabbalistic texts, or a type of homunculi. I know I shouldn't, but I gave them names. There's Hercules, Adam, Lilith, Copernicus. Mabel is the bravest. They're a funny bunch.
Oh, that's what he was referring to, those names from the last one, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't eaten already today, Depop, yes, definitely. Oh. Okay, this is not the way I need to be going, but I've unlocked a shortcut. That's actually good, though. That means I can use this as a future point of transportation to get through this area, so that's good. But it's not where I need to be. I need to be up here instead. Alright, whatever. Let's move on. Yeah, there we go. Food in this economy? Hey, Puro Cooper, how you doing?
This is Director Faded. I require backup at this location.
The Hiss are in for it now.
Thank you. I appreciate that, pal. Oh, yay. Oh my god, that thing fucking immediately ran off. It didn't even fucking wait. It's like it knew how critical it was to this earliest fight going on. Awesome. Now we can actually kill them. The wrong button there. Yes, we. Oh, that's the poison gas. Whoops. Cool. It's the same one I already have. Lovely. Okay. Fight over. Didn't go too bad, I guess. Going. Yeah, we're almost there now, I think. I think I'll avoid going that way. That way seems to be death. For now. Ah, there it is. The final ritual.
This is the last one.
Yep. What could possibly go wrong?
I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
She didn't have much of an option, to be fair. Great. Another one of these locks. Well, maybe I don't have to shoot as many as I think. I don't know. Well, at least now I kind of understand the idea is not to be just destroying all of it, but it's to, like, smash enough parts so you can make up the, what you need. What the hell have I missed? No! Middle. Yay! I did it quicker this time. That's good. It took me ages to do the previous one. This one I got done a bit quicker.
There. Easy as pie.
Fuck. But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
Nail, weave, end. What? Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
Oh no! What have you done? The former's trying to help us, I think.
Oh, thank God.
I think we might have made things worse. Possibly.
What the hell was all that? Things should be better now, not worse. Emily will know. I hope.
I think we've made... I don't really know. We're not being told very clear information, so... I don't think things have got better, though. I mean, the board didn't want us originally to have the power of both things. Oh. So something is up. Apologies / how embarrassing. Astral fellow / shades are acting hostile / very rude. We cannot direct behavior. In external / not astral regions. Promise / fingers crossed. Things always get worse before they get better. Yeah, that's usually the case. But it seems like the form has been trying to warn us against something. Oh wait, this is how this looked anyway. Oh, this is not new. I was gonna say like, oh shit, the bleed over's already started, but no, this was here beforehand. I mean, this shouldn't be here either, but well, yeah, I'm just checking mine the right way, which I am. Anyway, the nail is fully completed now. And there it is. Oh, it's glory. Okay, so... what was I working towards? Oh yeah, I was working towards C stuff, wasn't I? I need one for seizing large enemies. Fair enough. Oh, actually. Still can't do that. You know, it doesn't matter. I don't have enough intrusive. I don't have enough stuff for the tier 6s, so... Oh well, Pope.
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem. My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both. Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
No. I need to fix this now. I'll figure something out.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what...
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just...
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
Hey, Game and Bliss. Yeah, but I don't think Pope's wrong.
I told you we were gonna die down here.
Yeah, but I don't think...
Researchers, do not panic, Dr. Saba. Keep monitoring those tremors and get me some actionable data.
I don't think she's wrong, though. Like, maybe you got to have something more of a plan. But I guess we're just going to go down and see what's in the nail. Oh well.
I hope I know what I'm doing. That was just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go?
Entry day plus 118. I have changed, though it's hard to know how or why. I no longer need tools to detect the house's veins, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the it as I do so. They haunt me. I don't blame them. They're just following the pillar's orders. Even poor Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore. I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then. Or if it was always here. A 21st century office building since time immemorial. Can a place know the future? Can it change its skin? Can it wander? I always thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion and his awe. Andrew.
The crystals are growing like crazy here. It's almost like they're trying to stop me.
Astral spike. HRA was damaged. The board said it.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere. I escaped, but my HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year's salary the board sent it. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process. Nothing a little C4 can't fix. 2 birds, 1 bomb. Christ, what a mess. But I stopped the hiss. I did it. If Faden did her part, then the Bureau is safe. Until the next thing. Jesse has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. Won't fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way. So, Director Faden, here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody.
Thanks, Marshall. Once again, still can't wait to fight you as the final boss. Most likely. Okay, any reason why don't we... Oh, jeez.
This is Director Faden. Send a ranger to my position.
I'm going to perhaps need it.
Nice to see a director out in the field.
Yeah.
Nobody else hears the house. Their ears are too full of lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite. I should have seen the web earlier. The strands between Northmore, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope did we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels to end my long absence spent in the Foundation. Northmore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course, but I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
Oh, so we got all 8 of them, so that's good. Didn't skim on any of those, it would seem. Okay, this looks very, very red. How red do you want your brute? Oh my goodness. For the time, one last time. Yeah, this might be it. I assume this is the nail. Still. Oh, God. Not quite sure what to think. Wow, he took a lot of damage just getting fast. Oh.
Marshall? You're alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red and young.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right.
Fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
You've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
Yeah, that was obvious. How accurate does my weapon have to be? This shotgun show, honestly. Oh wait, that is Marshall. I was like, why is there a I was like, hang on a minute, why is there another one of these guys? It's got like a... Uh-oh. She's... over there now? Okay. Distance. Yeah, no shit. It would be nice if I could get some backup force. The best I can. Not fucking around with the explosives anymore, that's for damn sure. Got her.
The nail is corrupted. That explains why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her, but I can still save everyone else.
Well, that was a decent boss fight, actually. Can you save the nail? We are cleansed, liberated, hallelujah. The foundation is stable, being A-OK. We hope you will improve your attitude.
Well, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
GG. It's only been an hour. Or maybe not. We might have to fight the board next, that's true. Yeah, that was actually a decent boss fight. I'll give the DLC that. Might keep that one just for the moment. Oh, that might be it. I mean, the build-up for the entire time of this has been about Marshall, so Marshall was a very fitting, if not very obvious, boss fight at the end. Wait, that's former, and I can't see shit.
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the Foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her Bureau together?
So is the next crisis to deal with the board itself? I guess it might be. Deal with the board, since they've proven that they could be a problem in the future for the Bureau, I guess.
I thought I'd know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
Okay. Oh, right. Departure. Another crisis / workday resolved, but scrutiny is not permitted / enjoyed. Tell the sidekick / pulp / snoop to leave, please / immediately, before it is time to begin / become the next task chapter stage. We will be with you June, Jesse / Dylan Faden. Right, well, maybe that's the end? Seems like it is.
Now that this nail business is handled, I should probably be getting back to executive. But maybe I'll keep poking around. Just for a little bit.
Huh. Let's just anything to say on it.
Has the nail been doing anything since we restored it?
Define anything.
Anything unusual?
Define unusual.
Emily.
Sorry, but the answer is a whopping yes. Now that it's whole, the nail is emitting a constant field of, well, think of it like low-level radiation. It seems to suppress any biological matter it encounters. This explains why nothing grows here and why the Bureau had to abandon the area. Prolonged exposure would certainly begin affecting neural processes.
Wait. Was the field created when I cleansed the nail?
I considered that, but the nail's readings are quite different from the ones I recorded at the cleanse control points. I think the nail's field is purely of its own making. In fact, I think it would passively prevent any His corruption, like the HRAs do. Which makes me wonder what actually occurred when you cleansed the nail.
I've been wondering about that myself.
Did the board let the hiss corrupt the nail? Did they want me to cleanse it? If so, why?
What do you know about Director Northmore?
Well, he was Director Trench's predecessor, and Northmore's famous for being the first board-appointed director. See, before we found the oldest house, directors were picked by committees of old men in suits, drinking cognac and smoking cigars or whatever. You know, standard, uninteresting methods.
I think the word you're looking for is bureaucratic.
Or antiquated. Regardless, Northmore was eventually forced to... Well, we don't need to go into that. Strangely, the only two board-appointed directors left the position under unusual circumstances. If the board appoints a director, then how do they retire them? I doubt they go out and buy you a gold watch. Sorry, Jesse, I didn't mean to imply that...
Don't worry. If anyone's getting shown the door, it's them. What do you know about an entity named Former?
I can't say I've heard of it. You got any details for me?
Well, imagine a one-eyed bug thing. I think it was a part of the board, but then something happened and now it's... separate?
Interesting. See, I always wondered if the board was some sort of entity or a group or conglomerate of linked consciousnesses, but this supports the group theory. Although I could have undergone some sort of corporeal exile. Too many unknowns to form a working hypothesis yet, but I can prioritize this matter in future astral dives if you think it's important.
Fortune favors the prepared. Do it. I'm gonna keep looking around.
I wish I could go with you, but I still need 30 hours of training before I can do field work.
We'll work on that.
Well, in any event, the former helped us out, so the former may or may be helping us to get rid of the board. Well, now I can seize large enemies when their health is low. And I'll add that if I get another point, ever. Which probably won't. Okay, that does seem to be it. Turns out if I really did have another 2 hours to spare last time, if I'd started maybe an hour earlier, I could have finished this in one go. Not that I was to know that, of course. I figured I was 3/4, and it seems I was right. A bit more than that, in fact. Oh well, can't plan these things out all the time. I think the only thing left for me to probably do is go and check out whatever that question mark area is over there, very briefly, see what it is. But then that's it. No, I think I have to go to the... No, that doesn't lead to it. I need to go to the... where is it? Yeah, that one. It was the area with all the poison gas stuff in the just before we got here. I'm gonna go check that out. Real quick. Was it down here? I think it was past this point. Before this point, whatever. Was it? No, it was yeah, you do whatever you want, Astral Spike. I'm not really interested in... Wait, no. Hold up. Ah, jeez. I'm trying to remember. How did they end up in the... Oh, that's somewhere different. No, sorry, I'm wrong entirely. I am thinking of the right poison gas thing, but that was not in the area with the question mark. That's somewhere I've not even found yet. Okay. That's another area I've not been able to access at all yet.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
Thanks, buddy. I guess. Oh. I'm not. Don't think I'll be redoing that altered item fight, though. Just a little curious as to... Yeah, this is the area. There's this, wasn't it? It's like a massive poison spiky area over here. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Whoa, not that one. No. No. Okay, so that's just poison gas stuff. But there is a... something else. I'll have to go back and have a look at that. Alright. There we go. Right. So the final area is somewhere down... It's that up there. Oh no, that means it must be up top then. Shit. Okay. Kinda wish you could just click on one of the... Okay, so it is to do with up here. Okay. This will be the last thing I go and explore, I think. And then after this, I will announce what I'm going to be playing after this. Because I haven't decided upon it. I have decided what I'm going to play after this. Wait, how do I get to that, though? There's nothing here. Ah, there's nothing here that leads to that. Shit. Right? Yeah, there's... Not now. There's nothing here that leads to that upper pathway from in here. I mean, that's where it's got to be to get to it, but there's no passageway. Let me try something real quick. Come here, you. Nope. Even the crystals cannot smash an astral spike. What the heck I need to go then to get that? Yeah, how do I get to that then? You gonna do something? Oh, okay. Wish I could do that. Wish I could cast a forward kinetic blast that does high damage. That would be really great. Instead, all I can do is just sit here, wait very patiently. Oh, I can possess you now. Nice. Great. Now I get back to my attempt to discover how to get to this side area. Can continue. Lovely. I may be missing some combat nuances. Yeah. Ah, do I use... Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, nice. That does allow me to get up. Cool. Alright, chasm. Neat. So this is just called a chasm. It was a Sandy Pearson map. Well, who knows what it's for. VHS tape supplement. This item's creation is the source of much research and debate. It was a product of the Bureau's first attempts to film Redacted during Operation Shallow Tide. An agent was able to conceal themselves in an area frequented by Artie, at which point they began filming. The agent reported that the video camera showed no signs of disturbance during the filming. Later, when reviewing the footage, the research staff became mesmerized by its altered effect. Measures were taken and altered evaluation began. Never before have Bureau personnel been so closely involved in the creation of an altered item. The experiment was quickly replicated, though not with the same result. The footage was simply useless in every subsequent attempt. This event spawned a great debate as to whether altered items are created by paranatural entities, intentionally or otherwise. Similar experiments were prohibited soon after, see the Ash Act for details, as the creation of altered materials was deemed an action the Bureau should not engage in. I'm guessing that's what the Ash Act is, then. Okay, a door I can't get through and a strange box. What happens if I step inside the box? Well, it appears nothing happens. I thought maybe if I went inside the box that the thing would close on me or something like that. But no, it's just... Alright then. Okay, well, there doesn't seem to be anything else I can do, so either there's some kind of sub requirement to getting into there, or maybe that is it. It's just a small side area. Alright, awesome. Suits me perfectly. Fine by me. When your integrity is well spent, it will begin to vibrate and gain the shield is about to collapse. That is useful, though.
You gotta be methodical. Clean out every last... Man, I never thought I'd be working in the executive sector. Look at me now, Ma.
I'll see you later.
You know where I'll be.
Yep. Hey, she came back.
Could survivors be hiding inside? It's possible.
You got any final thoughts for us, Pope?
Hi, Jesse.
Nope.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden.
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
It's... Don't call me... No. Just gonna have that joke, I guess. As I said at the end of the base game, she's by far the best character in the game. Right. Well, this concludes my playthrough of Control. Yeah, there's no interactions with my brother, so he stays in a coma until the sequel happens. I guess now I can check out the teaser for the sequel. Now that I've beat the game and have all the context I need for anything in this game's universe anyway.
How deep did the hiss get?
Wait, why is it saying unmapped area? This is... What? Why is it saying unmapped? This is the executive sector. It should be completely mapped. The fuck?
Gotta be methodical. Clean out every last hiss.
The hell? Oh, the map came back. Weird. Because it's always been like that or something. Almost no rooms were harmed in this playthrough. Yeah. No rooms were harmed. Lots of hiss and other things, but not. So yeah, I guess my thoughts on the second DLC is that the second DLC is better than the first one. I know I'm skipping over some optional stuff, but quite honestly, my time with this game is I've already, after the first DLC, I was already reaching the point my time with this game was done, and I'm just happy to get to the end of this point. You can keep your optional stuff. I'm ready to close this out. The second DLC was better. Fights felt like they had a bit more purpose. The spawning was not as bad. And the story was a bit more interesting. You know, I kind of liked it. It was interesting, all the intrigue about the board, and yeah, it's a lot better than just being a glorified Alan Wake 2 trailer pack. And concludes with a nice boss fight against Marshall, which was highly predictable, but no less welcome for doing so, I guess. Any thoughts on the chat? So yeah, as I said, I mostly enjoyed Control. I liked the world building. I liked the sense of scale in some of the areas. I liked the weirdness, the quirkiness. Some of the characters were pretty cool. The combat was good while it was proceeding through its paces, but in honesty, I feel that the combat kind of grates in the end game a little bit. You do get a lot of options, but you do have to deal with some sloggy shit, and it may look exciting, but playing it, at least at the very end, is perhaps not as endearing after a while. All games eventually must end, and I felt like my time with the combat of this game ended in the first DLC, to be honest. It didn't look exciting. Hey, Tourniquet. Yeah, I think in the base game, because the combat builds up gradually, it works pretty well. And it is interesting for a time. But I'm not going to lie, the spawning was a bit annoying. It's not as bad though early on because you don't deal with tougher enemies all the time, but once the spawns deal with things that can kill you in 2 hits sometimes, and you have to take an age to kill them, that's when it starts to fall apart as being enjoyable and just becomes tedious. Yeah, some of the fights weren't like great, but you know, as I said, in the base game, the combat was a gradual ramping up process, and it wasn't massively difficult, except for some optional stuff. It had enough variety, and it kind of had the good grace to end when it was getting a bit, you know. Wow, I've put 47 hours into this, which is a few hours above the estimate, even from a completionist perspective. Although, again, I don't know if that includes DLC in the time, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But certainly the world of all this architecture and the scale of the levels, of the rooms, was really cool as well. You know, just generally, it didn't outstay its welcome too much, I feel, in general. Just about the point where it could have been a bit... I mean, if it had overstayed its welcome, I probably would have been complaining about the combat grindiness in the base game before we got to the end. But if anything, they decided at the base game at the very end. Did something change in the director's office? I guess we could take a look. Depop, sure. But it was really cool that the game actually chose to end with a bit of a sort of, you gain a lot of power, you can finally start... Yeah, I do actually direct a pound in the back, so... Hey, look at that! They finally put my name up on the board. Hey, nice. So it's not Zachariah Trench anymore, it's me! I mean, the pictures update automatically, but that was the only thing that didn't. Well, now my name's there. I'm the director, I'm so awesome. And I'm going to get the board out of this place at some point. Yeah. Oh, thanks for that, Tourniquet. Oh! Whoa, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. And thank you very much, Serial Chiller 193, for 5 gift subs. Including to Turok. So, Turok can actually give their thanks right now. If they're still here. But also to Solus' girlfriend, Furry45, Mike, and Grim Reaper with a lawnmower. And good evening to you too. You've just come in at the end of the DLC. Turned out I only need another hour to finish it. Because I ignored the optional stuff. So really, if I had actually pushed on last time, I could have had this done in one go and I could be playing something else tonight, but it doesn't matter. I'm not to know these things. I'm not going to force myself through a section when I've hit the fatigue point. So yeah, it's my birthday today, and I just wanted to say thank you because I rarely ever sub myself. Oh, well, happy birthday to you, Serial Chill. I hope your birthday's gone well. I hope it's been pleasant for you. I hope you've had a good time. Yeah, hope it's been pleasant for you, man. Yeah, happy birthday. How old are you now, then? Did you get any nice presents? What am I missing? Oh yeah, it's endgame stuff, something I refuse to do. It's the only one I might have half given a shit about, but nah, I'm not doing that one. No, I just want to close this out at this point. It's alright, nothing special, 33 years now. 33 years, nice, still in your 30s, that's cool. And you're 7 years younger than me. Kinda wish I was still in my 30s. I'm making all these changes in my life and it's like, oh, feels story of my life, always playing catch up to the way on everything. Anyway, yeah, so overall, DLC 2 good. DLC 1 interesting gimmick, but didn't enjoy it as much. Base game good. Generally would recommend Control to other people if they wanted to play like a sort of paranormal action game hybrid. It's certainly the kind of stuff I wish the Secret World had been like back in like a decade ago. You know, a single-player adventure with cool paranormal elements that delve into reality in a crossover sort of way. So yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. Let's close this out. Got a nice puzzle for ears though, but nothing else for you. I'm not really much of a present fan anyways. Fair enough. Here's all the mission things, I suppose. So that was Control. Thanks Depop for gifting me the game. I guess that's the last thing I should probably do before I hop off from the game, is thank Depop for gifting me this. It certainly was a game I mostly enjoyed. So thanks. Alright, so 2 more things I need to do before we wrap this up. The first is to... the first thing I'm going to do is I think there's a trailer for this, is there? Yep, there is. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the trailer for the sequel, I think. Ooh, I got a hype chest. Young, I feel like I'm 60-year-old sometimes. Yeah, I can confirm that that feeling will probably remain later. But anyway, so 2 things. One, now that I'm not spoiled about anything else, I can actually take a look at this which is the sequel that's planned, Control Resonance.
Something is coming. An intrusive pattern, reshaping reality as we know it.
Oh, this one's a bit more. This is a bit more of a.
Something is coming.
Oh, this is like the longer trailer. A side game.
An intrusive pattern. Of staggering power. Reshaping reality as we know it.
Do not ingest.
Everything we tried to keep inside eventually worms its way out.
Oh, that's the oldest house entrance.
You must have had good reasons. But we were not prepared.
Implying that Jesse would stab him like that?
For what would follow.
Oh. It certainly looks third person.
Pace yourself. It's gonna get weirder.
Okay, so it's not a first-person game, as I don't know if someone said that, but this is a continuation. I mean, it's implying that Jesse becomes rogue, and we gotta deal with it, maybe. Wow, that's a cool-looking boss head. Like it's being deployed. We saw the mold there in part of it as well. So that weapon he has looks pretty cool though, the big hammer thing that he's using. The Aberrant. Delve into a fractured reality, no kidding. Okay, so looks It honestly kind of looks like more of the same Control mostly, except maybe a bit more melee combat focused instead of it being about gunplay. From what I've seen, it's just Control but with a different character and melee and stuff. Perhaps not, maybe not quite as like, well actually probably exactly as tactically based as the game I've just been playing for the last couple of streams, but different. No release date other than it's supposed to come out this year. I don't think I'll add this to my wish list, but maybe I'll look into it when it comes out, whenever it does. I probably need a bit of time to decide if I want to play more of this kind of game or not. But certainly, if they get the world building and story right, this could be a fun one for me to look into. Perhaps. I do have plenty to be getting on with, so it might just be maybe that I come back to this at some point in the future, like a year or two, maybe after DLC Plus is launched. Maybe, no, I'm not that sort of thinking, not maybe infused about playing this straight away, but might visit it in the future, further down the line. Something I might also reserve for Dark Ages, actually. If the Dark Ages starts announcing DLC, I might just wait until they announce a DLC Ultimate Pack and then get the game at that point. I mean, at this moment I can't play it anyway. But yeah, it looks cool. I'm so glad I did not watch the trailer for this game before playing any more of Control. I was already spoiled by the fact I was playing as the brother I was searching for at the start. If I'd seen this, I'd have been spoiled by a lot more. Not enough parry for it to be called Dark Ages. Alright. So I think I'm going to wish list that. Okay, so with that in mind, what is the only other thing left to do? Well, the only other thing left to do is to announce what I'm going to start playing as from hopefully tomorrow night. Well, there's only really one thing I've been dying to play for a while. And now I can finally get started on this trilogy. That's right. Next time, the first Brutalist Jam. I finally get to start playing the Brutalist Jam trilogy. Beginning with this one. I don't know if that exists, Draukin. I am quite excited to play this. Jump. So, oh, I can do that, but you'll have to wait until tomorrow. Now, I'm not going to play the Brutalist Jam trilogy one after the other straight away. I am going to pace myself with them. I am going to take little breaks in between each one to check out. Yeah, I've been there before also anyway. Yeah. I will do so again tomorrow just to explore. I know where the Brutal unlock is. I might show off that briefly. But I have been very keen to play these Brutalist Jam things because this is part of my continued exploration into the great world of Quake stuff. And these Brutalist Jams have been highly recommended. And they look pretty fucking cool. Plus, There are several maps in this. Oh, below. Nah, you can tell me all this tomorrow, Depop. I'm not going to explore too far. I'm just showcasing what I'm going to play from tomorrow. There are several maps in this that appear in the Beauty of Quake video that has been part of the reason it's got me excited to play Quake stuff. There are several maps, including the Pits of Insanity, Liminality, and VAB. I think even Tuned in Concrete is there. Pharmacon. And Forbidden Brutal Religion. A Marzu map, which is remade for the third one. Oh, and also Weighted Authority. So... Oh, and also this one, Fourth Vortex of Trapezoid. So all of these were recruited on the Beauty of Quake video, and they're all in here. Please tell me there are no hour plus long sort of maps for Quake, or at least in these. Well, any Marzu map is a lengthy excursion, apparently. But the last time I played a Marzu map was in Dwell, and it was pretty fucking good. Rampage by Colossus is your favourite. So yeah, I've been really excited to play this. The Brutalist Jam 3 is now out. I'm going to slowly work my way towards that, because that looks really, really fucking good. But I believe 1 and 2 are also good. So, very excited to finally get around to playing these. And starting tomorrow, I play this one. And we'll just see how cool the Brutalist architecture fits with Quake play. That's why it's called Rampage then, huh? So yeah, this is what I'm going to play tomorrow evening. Very, very excited to get around to these after talking about them for a little while. So yeah, back to Quake, baby. Cannot wait. So, on that note, time to go raid somebody. Who's a streaming right now? Let's have a look. Flake TV is playing Cyberpunk. Marix is playing some Doom stuff. Well, not Rain Draku. Medea Foyan is playing Duke Nukem 3D. Looks like she's playing the World Tour edition. Whoa, Undead Zeratul is playing Dice Warriors 8. Someone else is playing Control. Steel Games playing Cosmic Genesis. You know what? For a change of pace, I'm going to give Flag a raid. Just to mix it up a bit. He thinks... He's playing Cyberpunk 2077, which is arguably a game I might be playing in the future, depending if it's actually sort of looking at Bennett cards. Yeah, well, we'll see. I mean, there's going to be lots of interesting maps in this Brutalist collection, Map Jam 1, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're like. You know, I'm still exploring Quake content, and I'm kind of excited to finally get around to one of them. So yeah, Control was good. Brutalist Jam tomorrow evening. Yeah, good stuff. So, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed. I wasn't quite expecting this stream to be as short as this, but it is what it is. And I hope you've enjoyed my playthrough of Control. Thanks to Depop for gifting me Control once again. It's been a good 40 hours plus spent. And I will also have the new game list up on my Discord pin / the Channel Point Redemption will also be available on tomorrow's stream as well. It will be restored again, in case anyone wants to pick a new game for me to play on the list. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good night and take care.